Hello my friend, this is your 10 horsepower water chiller, and now I will tell you how to use this machine. First, when you receive this machine, you can open this too, and now to connect to your battery power, here you can see the L1, L2, L3 wire, the neutral wire here, and the ground wire here. You should connect all these 5 wires to let the machine start to work. When you connect it, or you can close it, and then you can see here is the 2 water tank, and these 2 water tank is interconnect. The water can come out with these 2 tanks, and here you can see the pipe. I will introduce it to you. This is the drain out water pipe from this water chiller, and when you want to use this function, you can open this valve to let the water in this chiller come out. And this one is the ice water out pipe from the water from this chiller to the tank. This is the ice water out pipe, and here you can see have the power is connected to the water pump here. And this one is the ice water in pipe from the water tank to the chiller. And this one is the tap water pipe. You can see this pipe is go to this tank. And this pipe is the drain water pipe. When you want to drain out the water into this tank, you can open this valve to drain out the water. And this one you can see is the ice water in pipe. We connect to the water tank and then connect to the main tank jacket here. You can see here. We connect to here. The main tank ice water in pipe. Also, you can see this pipe is the ice water out pipe. You connect to the main tank ice water out pipe here. Here, you can see here. Connect to the ice water out pipe. Here we also equip you with the water pump here. Okay, and now I will tell you how to use the machine. First, when you want to use this machine, you can connect to the tap water here and open this valve. Let the tap water into these 2 tanks. And you can see we equip you with the liquid level here. You should make sure that these 2 tanks water is at least here. The water should at least here. And also you should let the water, when the water goes out here, you can use the circulation cooling function. And then we also equip you with the ball in these 2 tanks. When the ball detects the water is full, this tap water will stop working automatically. And when the ball detects the water is less, then it will turn on it, and the water will automatically supply into these 2 tanks. Okay. And when the water is in these 2 tanks, and then you want to use the cooling function, you should make sure this valve is turned on all the time. And then this valve, you should turn on this valve too to let the ice water come out from the tank into the jacket. Open this valve. And then when you want to use these functions, you should make sure that the first step, you should turn on the turn on the cooling water out pipes valve. This valve should open firstly, and then open this valve secondly, and then turn on these valves. So you can use the cooling function. And then when you want to use the drain water out pipe, you can turn on this valve to let the drain water come out through this pipe. And then you can go back to the control panel. When you connect the battery power, this panel will on, and then you can see here. Here, this is the actual temperature now, and this is the setting temperature. When you want to set the temperature, you can see here to let the temperature go down and go up. We normally set 15 degrees Celsius to cooling down the tank, and if you want to set the temperature under 10 degrees Celsius, the compressor will working long time, so we normally set it in 15 degrees Celsius. Now we can set it like go down. You can keep press, it will fast to set. Okay, and then you can take this OK button. And also, from this we equip you with the 4 pressure gauge, the high pressure gauge and low pressure gauge. High pressure gauge and low pressure gauge of these 2 compressors. And when the pressure is higher or lower, the panel will display the higher pressure alarm and low pressure alarm. Also, you can see here the menu. Take the function and go to the history list. It will show you the history alarm of the high pressure and low pressure, and you can get back to the function. And when you want to use the compressor, you can just turn on this compressor, go on. And you can see we equip you with the 2 exhaust fan to let the hot wind come out. And hear the noise, it means that the chiller is working. When you can just turn off it. And then if you want to use this function to cooling down the tank, you should make sure all the valves are open and closed correctly. You pay attention to that you should turn on this valve first, and turn on this valve secondly, and then you can use the cooling function. You can turn on. And now you can see the water in these 2 tanks, and the pressure gauge is working. So the water pump is working, and then you can see the water comes out and comes into the tank, into the main tank. You can see is the circulation of the tank. When this water pump is over 2 kg, the pressure of this water pump is over 2 kg, it will stop automatically to protect the water pump not to damage. you can see the temperature is changing. And then when the temperature is, this temperature is arrived to your setting temperature, this water chiller will stop working automatically. And when the temperature is higher, the temperature you set, this chiller will start to work again. And you can turn off the cooling function switch. And you can hear the noise. Now the function is turned off. And that's all. Thank you.